gonna fall over dead. Or at least not move for like 10 seconds. I mean, you land a chronosphere and a black hole to get like one after the other. Secret aren't going like 4Anchors won't be going anywhere particularly quickly. They'll be stuck at a lot of chain CC. They don't really have a huge counter to it either. That's probably the other issue. I think the main issue here is no tail. Gonna come out here and Trixie. Trixie runs between 4 heroes and avoids managing to feed. That's actually a pretty commendable effort considering Trixie's usual shenanigans. Oh boy. But he will be picking up a Sol Ring first. The question is what they're going to do with the support. So it looks like they're going to have PA solo the top lane. Which, against the Void, that's definitely doable. It's going to come down to the RNGG, really. How many bashes does Void proc? Meanwhile, looks like Doom going to cop some hits there. Titan will find the regeneration rune. But yeah, this is going to be a battle top worth of, this is going to be RNGG pretty hard. Does PA blur more than Void backtracks? I don't know, we'll find out. This bottom lane, no, they are actually going to send Jirax top. So I think they've looked at the lane and said, alright, well, with the jungling Enigma, we can probably just get away with a support Skyath in the bottom lane, just harass the Doom out of the lane. And Doom might actually just go on jungle. Because playing, might not even full jungle, you might just get around one creep out, and you might have, no, he's just going to jungle flat out, which I don't blame him at all. This is an incredibly frustrating lane to play against. The long range harassment all the time, just dropping spirits in your face, and then of course, Skyath Mage is Skyath Mage. He's incredibly frustrating for anybody, almost anybody. Let's look at this puppy already. So much damage. This is one arcane bolt to the face. Look, bang, bang, puppy just getting wrecked here. He's going to throw in the negative armor now. Boogie will have to back off here as he sees Kuriko running straight at him. Meanwhile, First Blood comes out. S4. What? Well, there we go. First Blood there on Vance gets cleaned up there. I'm not sure how he managed to have that happen with the refraction. Like we said, S4 one of the best in the business there. I'm honestly not sure how he managed to do that. Yeah, and he didn't even get a killer rune like a double damage or a haste or something. We're just outplaying that, but Misery now with the supports. This is going to be a hard lane for him, just getting harassed back here. He's also opened up one level there in the bash. And Kuriko might, like, he just might be better off just going to the jungle, but at the moment he doesn't really have a camp to farm as No Tail is jacking one there. He's just going to take that. Meanwhile, mid lane, Puck, his bottle is coming out now, I assume, and Templar Assassins is also on the way as well. There's a refraction going up. I see the Sideblade, so much damage. Could get his kill. Oh, so close. He's trying to find it. Unfortunately, Puck backs up just far enough. It's very close to getting a return kill there. As Puck's now going to race him to the top rune. It's going to be a double damage. This could be awkward here. No, he's deciding to back off there. So there's a lot of regeneration there for Puck. 2 series of, like, basically, he would regenerate 6 sips worth of bottle charges. See there, 5 CS for Doom. It's not been a fun lane for him at all. On the plus side, at the moment, for No Tail, he hasn't been attacked just yet. Sol Ring's being picked up for both the ET and the Enigma at this point in time. Misery now, oh, he's out of regen. I think he's going to have to shuttle some out, but unfortunately the Courier is currently in use, being hogged up here by No Tail. And poor old Kuriko just can't, yeah, there's Boogie, that's the tower. Boogie, it's a bit of a masochist there. Takes a few hits to the face and cancels his clarity because who needs mana? Now Trixie just trading hits there. It is pretty hard for Doom to trade hits with Trixie. Trixie, with the Astral Spirit, can just drop that on Doom and instantly just gain a huge damage boost. Oh wow, there's farming here from No Tail. Just going to cut down the tree so he can just clean his way through this so damn quickly. And also, putting that Midnight Pulse to work. And Templar Assassin, as you can see, despite giving away First Blood, he's pretty much neck and neck right now. Puck, bottom line, Doom actually picking off. Uh-oh, no, Puppy's in trouble here, tanking a creep by Puppy. Decides he can't get away, and decides just to trade as much damage as he can there in the bottom lane. Now Misery in trouble, the lift is ready to go. Misery, he's got a Time Walk level 2, he's going to try for the lift now. If he can pick him up and drag him back, they might be able to buy enough time to bring him down. No, Misery will manage to leap away there. Gets slowed down the last second by the dagger, but will walk away from this alive. Now lifted up in the air, trying to dump on the high ground. Unfortunately, too far away from the high ground. Jirax won't manage to get his shenanigans happening. They're going to lose this clarity now. Misery going to try and get a bash here. Has actually leveled up one in the bash, two in the leap. But unfortunately, a little bit anemic there, not able to pick anything off. Sport with a double damage. Varlex, no mana right now for the refraction. This could hurt. Uh-oh. Park gonna go for it. Does manage to land the hit in there with the illusion. It might have gone for it. And faces Void. Still no regen. Definitely struggling a bit here. Meanwhile, Kurgai taking some harassment again from the ET. Anyway, concussive shot coming out of the Stompers while they're going to try and set up here. Now they're going to close the gap here. And here we go, they're just waiting. Trying to get in range for Trixie to punch him once or twice. Doesn't happen though, as Doom pops the Scorched Earth and won't get away. Now Void just stealing the pool there as Jirax has decided actually he wants to do some stacking. The creep do not cooperate there. No tell though, I expected him to come under more pressure here. They decided just to focus on slowing down Doom, which is definitely happening there. 11 and 0 for Doom, definitely not finding all that much farm. 24 and 8 there for the ET. Oh man, that's Spirit. See how much damage he's going to draw back from just hitting those creep down those two heroes. So see, going to the mage. He brings up 64 damage though. Now Boogie now in trouble, getting dragged back into by the black hole. Should be a freebie here. The Secret. Unfortunately, that ward, they're not spotting the rotation from coming from the blind side, essentially. As No-Tail walks in there, should be okay there because the damage is gone. Oh, actually, no, he's got 38 damage now. I don't think he wants to dive the tap. Trixie is hell-bent on feeding right now. No, changes his mind there as he will back off. Now double traps up for TA. Puck copying some hits there. Sideblade's doing the work. We see that this is the trouble that Puck has. That the fact that Puck got that burst blood is absolutely... S4 is just amazing he managed to pick that up. As you can see, despite dying, TA is up to 28 and 9. She's gotten ahead of the Puck 27 and 7. Despite dying and giving away the first blood. That is actually a really, really amazing play. I don't know how he did it. I guess maybe it was just TA got over aggressive and messed up. Void's top lane, 8 and 0, not really finding the farm he wants, but pretty much Void right now, he's just looking to get a good Chronosphere off in the mid-game, seeing if they can pick up some kills there. With that, Misery, oh, no, just leaps away into the trees further. Misery, MatchID didn't see him. I could have sworn that he would have seen him there. And Misery's is happy to leech experience. He's going to catch up in gold, just getting the assist kills later in the match. Right now... Okay, relatively even. I thought it would be worse than that. And Doom is ready to go. So they're going to try and pick off the TA with the Doom, and that's going to chew, even with the Fraction up, that's going to chew right through it. And Doom, they should be able to manage to answer call to slow things down. Doom comes out, Refraction goes up first, but I think they should be able to get this kill fairly easily. Moving in there. Actually, no, they're going to go for the return kill, and Puck taking a lot of physical damage there. Will be healing up though, and Varlex though, with the support coming in to help him out and chase them off, he will manage to ride through this Doom. Meanwhile, Boogie has opted to just hide in the trees there. Void has gone bottom as well. Void's looking for a pick off in the bottom lane. ET though, most of his targets porting into the mid lane there to provide support for the Templar Assassin. Now to the... Oh, they've found him. He is so dead. That's a free kill. Boogie, unfortunately, giving away another freebie there, will be picked off. And I'll let Misery take the last hit on that one to help him catch up. And Jirax, unfortunately, is probably given away that ward position. So you can see the ET. Will he go for a stomp? I don't think you can find the stomp. Kuriko is just going to back off there. Jirax moving in slow there. TA's going to get stuck in. Fade Bomb's coming in. Is it? Oh no, we'll clip with the heroes there. Spirit going to be drawn back in. They're going to watch for a black. No, it's 30 seconds till cooldown. Angel Spirit gets punched down by the stable gun. In comes Puck. Puck going to take a return kill. Takes 2 there. And a double kill for No-Tail, actually. No-Tail taking the last hits. Meanwhile, Jirax in trouble. Kuroko running him down. One more auto attack will chop him down. 4 heroes dead for 4 anchors. Secret, on the other hand, trading 2. They will lose their offlaner, but I think they're quite happy to take out both the core, the primary farmer, and the solo mid. And unfortunately, that just went horribly wrong. Puck got in there with a great burst. Absolutely nailed them. Didn't even need the Chronosphere for that. Templar Assassin definitely better in terms of just that laning in the mid lane as well. It's just really good for those scrappy fights. But unfortunately that one, they just grouped up and went for it. didn't even need to use coil. That fight, if he got coil down, it could have been even worse. For Misery, heading back up the top lane, 50 seconds. And it's probably just going to sit up here, farm for 50 seconds, and they'll look for another pick-off once that ult comes up. And Kuriko's going to take some more harassment there. Now that actually could be worse. He actually picked up the healing aura, so he's actually going to be able to sustain through that most likely. The Puck. The first blood and all those kills that they're racking up at the moment, he's well ahead in terms of net worth, and this could be difficult here. Although it looks like 4Anchors are going to try and get some objectives done here. Take down a tier 1 bot. This is going to make things, you know, this is going to give them access to the jungle. At the same time, meanwhile, mid lane, there goes the core down. They're going to pop the Midnight Pulse down as well. Barg's trying to back off Black Hole, dragging him back in. The TP will get cancelled. Realize he's going to TP inside the Black Hole. Cancels out. Void jumping forward. Another TP cancel. They really don't want to get stuck inside the Chronosphere as well. And 4Anchors cut their losses, which I feel is definitely the correct decision to make. They'll say, screw it, let's just get trade the tier 1 bottom. We'll lose that tier 1 mid, we'll lose the TA as well. But had they continued porting, it would have been worse. They would have just traded away more heroes. Maybe not even got that bottom tower as well. Version coming out there from no tower to include this tier 1. They could even just keep pushing on the tier 2 mid as well. The 4Anchors are a little wary. I know they're actually saying TP in behind the trees. They're going to try and set up a fight. Puck is ready to go. Dreamcore's not ready, but he does have a double damage rune. Actually, no, it's just wearing off. He won't have that double damage rune for the fight. They're going to sweep him from behind, maybe? Oh boy, Void's got an invis. That should be a free kill. Now, Spirit's going to scout things out for them. Actually, no, they walked over the trap, so they already know the trouble's coming. But the deny comes out from Puck. He will manage to clean that up. Meanwhile, Phantom Assassin being left to her own devices for the most part, but she has managed to die once. Templar Assassin gets jumped in the mid lane there, gets picked off. Now Puck getting chased around by Trixie. Puck actually successful, decides he wants to go for it, jumps in with a silence there, but will actually not back off, doesn't jaunt out. And this is getting pretty dangerous for ET at the moment. He's staying in pretty deep. Now they don't have TP support, but at the same time, one bad smoke gang can quite easily get picked up, although they do have some vision down here. Rubik, although Secret saw them play, well, they should have seen him place that wall because he placed it while right next to Doom, so I'm surprised that they haven't actually, oh, there we go, they're pinging it, they know it's there. They're saying smoke up, yeah, they're saying smoke up, to reveal, oh wow. Alright, so they reveal themselves backing off, then smoke up, and go for it, and now Boogie. Boogie's actually hidden in the trees, he might actually get away. Oh no, he's interrupted the smoke there, Kuriko though. He's been seen now, and now they know he's coming. Trixie's probably going to get away here. Okay, throws out behind him. Trixie decides he wants to stay, and he's probably going to get picked off here. I don't think Trixie's getting out of this fight. Throws out the stop, will get silenced up, and Trixie gets picked up there despite Boogie interrupting the smoke gang. And I mean, it was pretty obvious. He interrupted them as they came across there. Only knocked Kuriko out of it, but still pretty believingly obvious that the smoke gang was incoming. No Taylor trying to get denied there. No Phantom Assassin. Look at the last hit. In comes Doom. Doom. He throws down the stun. Doom's still on cooldown though. As you see the steal there, will be Scorched Earth. As for now, his Blink Dagger is up and running. I say 4Anchors have an issue here. It's going to be the fact that now the Blink Dagger's up. In fact, they could even go for a Blink on Enigma if they wanted to, because there aren't that many options to disrupt this black hole. But now the Blink is up. But things get really hairy for 4Anchors. They could even go for one on Doom as well. But the initiation power between the Chronosphere and the Coil is incredibly powerful, and 4Anchors don't really have much of an answer to it. They're just going to port out from the top lane, just try and dodge these fights, which fair enough. 4Anchors' game plan here is going to be to have to dodge these fights. They're going to have to wait for Templar Assassin as well as Phantom Assassin to get some farm rolling, and hopefully get them to a stage where they can try and take these head-on fights. But at the moment, they're definitely not ready to do so. But unfortunately, while they're dodging these fights, they're going to be losing towers pretty rapidly. Bart's going to try and trade for a tier 1 mid. They have already taken a tier 1 bottom, but they haven't lose their top. Most likely, the port's coming in. Chronosphere's come down. Bart's down in trouble. Boy trying to get some damage in. In comes the Doom. Puck's here as well. The damage can be stacked on the Bart's. He's going to take another spill. And he's up to 5 deaths now. This is not going particularly well for him. 3k gold advantage now. Look in there, gonna swap out there, nicely done there from Puppy, will be dragged out in by the Burst Splitter. No down now, trying to keep Chase slowed down by the dagger. Matamba copying the Malefist to the face there, now Tricky trying to back off, Matamba though gets in the corner and will be brought down, unfortunately going in the wrong direction. As Boogie ports in, but it's too late to assist. In what bottom, I see Rubik. I'm not sure what Rubik's actually up to down at the bottom. It looks like he's actually trying to chase Doom around. I don't think he's going to be able to get much appeal. He's trying to stop Crew at the moment. Meanwhile, Boogie though pops down a counter ward. Will try and do his counter ward before he's picked off. Gets Dream caught up. Stomp comes in. As it looks like Jirax did manage to pick up that courier. I'm not sure how they managed to let that happen. Kuroko apparently not paying attention. Meanwhile, back up the top lane. Steal there from Misery. He picks up Chronosphere. He's got it down. Goes to Vengeful Spirit. Now he manages to pick off the S4 inside the Chronos. I don't think of the damage. Unfortunately, the wrong side. The lift up. Will it be enough? The damage comes in from the mouth. There we go. S4 picked off. And his streak ended there. Templar Assassin going to take that streak. She'll pick up 918 gold. Now, meanwhile, bottom lane, Master Man is activated. Going to chase Kuroko around in circles here. They're about as fast as each other. Kuroko, though, possibly in trouble. No, he's got a blink. He will manage to blink out there. Blinks a short distance and TP's out. It's actually a bit of a panic blink. They blinked into a pathable area. I think he probably tried to get here and just got knocked over. $1,000 gold for Misery. Probably going to go for his own Mask of Menace. That is definitely a pretty ballsy buy there from Tempo Assassin. Like, they want the full-on burst damage to try and knock people down as fast. Like, they need to. I think it's the reasoning is sound. They need to kill certain heroes ASAP before the counter CC comes out as secret. Like, they've got to land that burst damage. But at the same time, yeah, you picked up a Mask of Madness against a team that can really punish you for activating because they've got so much great CC. And you've got stuff like Doom as well with a Blink Dagger, you're playing against a Blink Puck. It's really quite scary. It's going to take some serious finesse there from Matamba Man. Now it looks like he's building a Scepter next. S4. Really work towards the he might just do a Dagon for burst, especially since he knows Found Assassin is building a Mask of Madness. He could actually just do a Dagon. That would be incredibly painful to have to deal with that. I mean, without a BKB, if Matamba Man activates his Mask of Madness, it's quite possible the Puck just solos him in terms of burst damage. But Secret going to make another run here on the tier 1 tower top, and it looks like again 4Anchors is just going to dodge the fighters. Boogie's been sitting here for about the past 2 minutes. He's been a little bit worried about getting picked off as he rotates. Spirit now chasing Misery around. Chrono is up. PPs are coming mid to defend. They could definitely put them to work here. It's Trixie actually going deep, scanning things out. I see it. No, time walk out there from Misery. Is he actually going for a kill here on Boogie? Boogie might get sold in. No, the silence comes down. Boogie's going to go for a solo kill. Oh no, he whiffs! Tries to TP out. I don't think he's getting away. Will be burst down there. It's unfortunate. They could have got that kill, but unfortunately whiffs the Mystic Flare. Now, No-Tail actually chasing off Jirax. Jirax having to back off. And Chronosphere still up from Faceless Void. They could quite easily repel this push. So they will just pick up the deny. They will just settle for the deny on the mid-tier 1. And Tom Man continues to farm the enemy jungle. He's been doing that consistently for a while. But for the moment, 4Anchors consistently just dodging these fights. Although I say that, Jirax is just going to walk into them. Throws down the Chronosphere, gets 2, he's stunned up in return. He's going to now there we go. Earth Splitter going to come in. Combo nicely, but they will pop the mech to heal up there. And right now, it looks like Secret have the attrition going through. And here comes the 4-man Chrono for Misery. Landing the goods, Black Hole to pull up. And this is the Wombo combo. Puck joins the fray. And this is going to be a 4-man wipe. 4Anchors just getting Wombo combo down. And that's just it. You group up. And S4 and the rest of Secret, they just press hard and win. Oh boy. This is the danger that 4Anchors running into. And I mean, they look for the pick-offs. They think they have a chance to pick off, but unfortunately, they don't have the damage to dump in that Chronosphere. Without the Scarlet Mage, who was unfortunately stuck off in the mid lane. If they had the Scarlet Mage, it's highly plausible that they pick off the Enigma before he can come out, pop the mechanism, as Boogie then also dies regardless. Doom also going to take that Aegis there as well. That's an S4, 7-1 and 6. He is having a great game. Going to find himself we're going to pop his invisibility, see if he decides. Is he just going to camp? No, I thought he was going to camp the bounty rune and wait for one of the sportsmen to try and pick it up and then kill them. But no, he'll just snag the bounty rune for himself. No tail, the 4-star. Decides not to go the blink dagger just yet. I mean, he could quite well justify a blink dagger at this point in time, just because 4Anchors lack the ability to cancel it reliably. They don't have something like a long-range swap to deal with it. And now blinking there from Kurokai's going to throw in the Doom on Trixie. Trixie, I think, is going to be okay. He's just going to back off here. Actually, maybe not. That's a level 2 step to Doom. I think he's actually going to die here. He's going to need to be denied. It's looking like he is going to need to be denied there. In fact, he's actually outrunning Tempo Assassins. Goes to the deny. Easy. Easy with refraction. Kurokai's like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. As long as somebody dies, it's all good. I haven't really seen much of an impact here from Phantom Assassin. Unfortunately, she's just spending the fights locked down and blown up. As 4 Yules is done, it's going to make him even more elusive and irritating to try and take down. It also gives him an option, a really good answer though to this Skywrath Mage's silence. Just allows me to get rid of that and bypass it now. They're going to go for a kill. What are they doing here? Trapping Jam in the trees as they block each other off there. Looks like Phantom Assassin, no, she's just using the Mask of Madness to get around fast. She's just going to go and farm the Ancients most likely. Not being stacked for her. And 4Anchors again, they're just committed. Alright, well, you know what? We can't take these 5-on-5. I mean, it's obvious. They cannot take those 5-on-5s. There's just way too many press A to win skills. So they're going to split up, try and get their farm, dodge fights. But this may cost them some serious tower gold momentum. And Trixie as well. It's also going to cost them Trixie. Trixie gets blown up. Doesn't have a hope in hell there. And yeah, there we go. Tier 2 and under siege. They might be able to find a counter kill there on Puppy, but you know what? That's a really cheap support kill, so it wouldn't really mean that much at all. TriumphOfMan just invaded the enemy jungle. We've seen 3 tops, like, you know what? We can probably afford to farm this area down here, but the TP support is coming in. Puppy moving in, but TriumphOfMan is going to actually jump in and reveal himself there. And it looks like 4Anchors again, they realise the support's coming to defend this tier 2, and they're just going to fade away and avoid fighting. See, Doom is ready, he's looking for potential kill. I mean, he could find this. Actually, no, Port's coming in. No, Boogie's very dead there. No way he escapes this one, they get to steal there. Do they steal Doom? He stole Doom in return, throws it down there. And we'll be well ended up in the air there by the Yules as well, but I don't think he's getting away from this. Stop down, should be cleaned up very easily. Trixie gonna look for some revenge. Pops the Aegis down though. I don't think they've got a follow up to bring him down a second time. Meanwhile, down by the river, they will try and take a second kill here. Puck, no, they're gonna leap in. Grinding comes in. Will they catch one? But TriumphOfMan will be to walk away. But Varlix will pay the price. His attempt to bring down S4. Enigma now 1300 gold in the bank, and look at this. Doom's net worth is huge. Oh boy. I mean, they could go for a refresher on Doom, but I don't think they even need to. Even Doom just going, I think Doom right now will be definitely well served by picking up some armor. The Assault Craft for his team would be fantastic, just because the meld right now is hitting so hard. Not that they've really been getting pounded by the meld at the moment, but it really does do a lot of damage, so Assault for his team would really help out. Also, attack speed Void. I don't think Void's ever complained about a free attack speed aura. Some warding, counter warding being done there. Both teams, the wards see each other there. But now, Secret, they're on the chase. They're going to try and bring down Boogie as well. As Jirax, Boogie going to jump into the trees there. He's going to need to TP like right now, like yesterday. In fact, if he keeps waiting like this, he's going to be in trouble. Well, actually, they're going to go for this kill here. There's the Fade Bolt going to come out, and Malefit's going to go on top of Jirax. Jirax in trouble. Can they get him out of trouble? 4-star might be able to save him. I don't think they've got one though. Mickey Play comes in, so on top of Puck, can they get his kill? No, uses himself, tosses himself up here. Rubik's going to go down. In comes the Black Hole. No, cancelled by the Earth Splitter. But I don't think they get a return kill. In fact, Puck, S4, he wants more blood. He's going to give chase here. Dream Coil is still available. Could go for Trixie. Trixie, is he going to TP? No, throws at the stomp, trying to send everybody to sleep. Will be dodged there by Puck. Ducks back, realizes it's incoming, and gets back. Trixie, on the other hand, will manage to escape and walk away there. But they lose a Rubik. Doom, on the other hand, picked up on the top lane. Solo here by the TriumphOfMan. GG bashes. RNGG bashes. To show us how, no, it doesn't show us how many procced. Man, Doom died with Doom up. That's... he must have gotten bashed so freaking hard. Now harassment coming out there on Misery. Misery gonna get silenced up. Can he go further in? No, will be forced up down there. Now Drinkfall comes down on Matamaman. There we go. Midnight Pulse goes down as well. A lot of damage gonna come out there on Matamaman. Tries to slow down Big Daddy. Big Daddy no tail though in trouble. Yulked up the air to cancel the TP out. And they're gonna play stats on him. Void did die in the meantime. They did manage to run down. Big Daddy now. No tail goes down. And finally 4Anchors land. A good series of kills. 2 kills there. No losses in returns. Of course, they did manage to get those kills without Doom being present. He was already dead. But it is 2,700 gold swing in their favour. Much needed shot in the arm there. Punk just going to pop his runes as well. But as we can see, you know, it's a much needed shot in the arm. But it's barely made a dent there in Secret's gold advantage. We're at about 14,000 advantage at the moment. Now Trixie's going to beat on this. They're just going to beat on this tower. Take the tier 2. I'm actually surprised they're actually taking these tier 2s, these towers. The Secret has been in return. I suppose Secret's not particularly good at pushing. Well, they've got the Enigma. They can only do so much in the face of getting spammed by astral spirits. I see some people complaining about the... This is like Twitch chat. You're on fire today. Alright, so... Well, we've got a lull here. The word Aegis. Aegis. Aegis is... Maybe a lot of people like thought. It's actually pronounced Aegis. I used to also think it was pronounced Aegis. I think Aegis sounds cooler. I think it sounds better. And I used to... Like, basically it was a pet peeve. I used to go, Malini, why do you keep saying this? Why do you keep saying Aegis? Why do you keep saying EO? And then I actually looked it up and discovered he was pronouncing it right. I'm like, God damn it. God damn it, stupid sexy Malini. Why are you always right? So as it turns out, despite the fact I may think that Aegis sounds cooler, the correct way is to pronounce Aegis, so I do that. There's some learning for you. Anyway, back to the game. As we roll on here. Abyssal Blade picked up by Phantom Assassin. Okay, if anything can save the day, it's RNGG crits with an Abyssal Blade. And I mean, they need it. They need to blow up this Doom before it can get down these spells. I mean, preferably also blow up the Void as well if they can. If they can blow up Void before it can Chrono, or preferably, I mean, if Void Chronos, they steal the Chrono, counter Chrono the enemy team, and then blow up the Doom before it can Doom anybody. I think 4Anchors have a chance, but like I mentioned earlier in the cast, it comes down to, like, 4Anchors have to play out of their minds in these 5-on-5s, even when they're getting a lot of farm. But from this position, so far down, they have to absolutely play out of their minds to have even that hope in hell of winning this match. On the other hand, Secret have a very easy to execute lineup, comparatively speaking. It's pretty much Doom that guy, throw down Chrono, don't trap teammates, trap some of your opponents, and then Black Hole should do the rest. And Void, you know, right-click on people. It sort of plays itself. It's much more simple compared to the amount of work that Rubik is going to have to do. This, you know, the comboing there. He needs to get a Chrono into an Earth Splitter, into basically Templar Assassin and Phantom Assassin blowing up a priority target. It is pretty difficult in terms of coordination. But now, oh, the smoke gank is only going to walk into Templar Assassin. She jumps away into a Dream Core and a Chronosphere. Oh boy! Unfortunately for him, because they just set that one up for failure. That's an easy double kill there for Kurikai. He will pick that one up. I mean, it was a good attempt there for an escape from Phantom Assassin, but ironically, they would have actually been better served if she'd just run in a completely different direction. See the Solemn Chrono there comes out. Earth Splitter going to come through. The bullet on Kurikai drown. No, it whiffs! Oh no, that's the worst feeling in the world. I know it too well. When you miss an easy setup like that. Now Puppy now in trouble. Should be able to pick this up. No, Puppy healed up with the mech. Will be okay in the end. And down goes. Oh, time just gets slammed there. And that's a 5-man wipe. 4Anchors will fall. Take nothing in return. And Secret are all over their base. They're going to clean up a tier 2 here. Maybe even a tier 3 as well. This tier 2 mid, it's not long for life. It will be cleaned up very quickly. The Eilon's already working on it. And yet I think they could pick up a tier 3. Or maybe not actually. They do have Glyph up. But lots of pings going. I think they're missed. It looks like 4Anchors think that there's an enemy ward in there, but it was just pure bad luck. That Matamaman walked in that smoke gank the moment he did. sitting on... Oh boy, there's the Shiva's picked up. I mean, his team could have well done with the Socrates, but unfortunately, well, you know what, it's fine. Shiva's actually really, really good on Doom. And it's actually really going to impact the Templar Assassin quite heavily as well. Templar Assassin is not sort of agility here. It normally builds on a lot of attack speed, so that negative effect is going to be fairly well prepared. Puppy does go for a kill here. Puppy though in trouble. In comes the Abyssal Blade on top of Misery. Misery in a lot of trouble here. We'll pop the BKB. Now he's going to go on food. He decides to bring him down there. Now will he stay though? Will he back off? In comes the Earthquake. He will have to back off there, but he's still in potential trouble there. He's waiting for the time limit to go and will zip away there. Unfortunately, no, wait a minute. Trixie actually surrounded by opponents there. Jiraxiel in trouble. Will be caught up here. I don't think Jirax is going to manage to get through. Picks up S4, tosses him down. Doesn't land on any opponents here. In comes Matama Man into a black hole. Oh, Matama Man's in trouble. It's Misery now going to get to work. Matama Man really managed to basically really get away with this. It looks like the evasion will come through here now. No talent trouble. He's going to get bashed up there by the Abyssal Blade. And they will manage to pick him off along with the Void. And RNGG works in 4Anchors' favour. And Doom comes in. Barks in trouble here. S4 decides he's not done. We'll bring down Barks as he shifts away there with the Ethereal Jaunt. Now Kurokai in trouble. He's getting jumped on here. Oh no, Matama Man. Please, Matama Man's gone. But Doom's not there anymore. Let's go for it. Stomp comes out. We'll miss. But the Yule's there from S4. No counter Yule's now. Will he get away? He's got Jaunt up. No phase shifts, but he's still in a lot of trouble here. Into it. Oh, no armor and a 1k crit there. Down goes Puck. Pays for his aggression. He does manage to get Kurokai out of trouble though with that Yule's. And how much money is Phantom Assassin sitting on now? 3.2k. I mean, these scrappy fights are okay for 4Anchors. If they can keep they avoid the 5-on-5s, they're actually going to hopefully be okay. Like we saw there, I think it's a 2-man Chrono, a 1-man Black Hole. That kind of stuff they can handle as Doom actually just goes up and solos Elder Titan. That kind of stuff they can handle. Phantom Assassin finds some double damage. Oh boy. Gonna be able to cleave through that pretty damn quickly. And it looks like Secret don't actually know this is happening. In fact, they probably wouldn't expect it to be happening. Some man has the advantage of having this double damage room here. I don't think anybody's going to go and check either. No team, in fact, having really any good vision. The Roshank at the moment. So, 4Anchors kind of flying blind. There we go. They've got a ward down now. Phantom Assassin can get that second life there. She's probably actually going to have to go back to base and get some mana. Phantom Assassin is definitely reliant on her spell to make sure she keeps dealing that damage. S4 now, he's got the Aghanims there. And that's going to be a rough one for Phantom Assassin to deal with. She's definitely vulnerably getting picked up by that and then snatched by the swap. We mentioned this earlier, very start the cast. The swap with Puck is so damn good when he's got that Aghanim Scepter. You can just guarantee that really good start. And they can drag the Templar Assassin or the Phantom Assassin out of position and just focus fire them down. Preferably probably the Phantom Assassin. They go for the Templar Assassin. Phantom Assassin is going to jump in afterwards. But I suppose if she jumps in afterwards, then that's just a 2-man Chrono waiting to happen. And the priority hero is being Chrono as well, so we'll see. And Puck. Is he going for a refresher? Could be. A double coil is really good, actually. He's set there, and now Kurokai trouble will be bashed up there. Abyssal Blade, Trigger will go on top. Kurokai just gets obliterated. No armor for him, pretty much. Actually, no base armor. Actually, no, he's got plenty of armor there from the Shivas, but still, a crippling blow they dealt to him. Matama Man, Puppy now possibly in trouble. Gonna go for no doubt. Doesn't get a bash off. Meanwhile, counter stun thrown out by Puppy, but he's surrounded. Will be brought down. 4Anchors swarming around him like a band of sharks. And Secret, the rest of Secret just cutting the losses and TPing out. Misery will go back to Farm Jungle, and they've already managed to get No Tail out of trouble, which is good considering he's carrying the gem there. Wait, what? I'm gonna assume that a dagger followed him home. That was a little bit weird. Just had his Lincolns triggered. Now the dagger tossed in there. Misery actually gonna BKB there. That's a very sort of chickenish. He didn't really need to BKB, but he did. Someone called chicken, but you know what, better safe than sorry, because they have lost to Doom already. Doom doesn't have buyback, so yeah, better to stay safe. But unfortunately, when Doom comes up, he's not going to have the BKB for Void, and it's highly possible that Void actually gets silenced up now without that BKB. If he jumps in and they're free casting Ancient Sealing, he will get picked off. Now, all of a sudden, 4Anchors in a good position with just those pickoffs, those scrappy fights. Like, Secret sort of walking the enemy jungle by themselves one by one. Doom goes in by himself, gets picked off immediately by ET and Venom Assassin. It's just those sort of one by one fights that 4Anchors can still take, but the 5-on-5 still easily in Secret's favour. But as long as he can dodge the 5-on-5s and take those scrappy fights, they're going to be hopefully okay. So drag it back a little bit, around about probably a 13,000 gold deficit for 4Anchors at the moment. Blink forward there from Doom. Misery though, probably building a Monkey Kimba to try and help deal with the evasion. In fact, if they really want to, I'm surprised actually Puck is not working. I mean, double coil is amazing, don't get me wrong, it is insanely good, but at the same time, like, one of the issues they have right now is they can't get the DPS onto Venomous Sin, although they don't, you know, I take that back, they've got Doom. So the Agnes Doom, they can shut down the passive, so no, that's actually not an issue. So yeah, Puck can just go for double coil. Beastly now, Varlik's got to be careful. He might walk in of 3 or 4. He spots them up there with a trap, and he knows they're there now. Gem will also spot that trap, and they'll just walk away from it now. Wow, but TriumphOfMan going deep though. He's got the. No, he decides not. He's just going to go shopping and we'll back off. Scardy up for him as well now, though. It's going to help deal with being kited. In fact, it's going to make it very hard to do. It also just tanks him up. Makes him a brutal tank at the moment. 2,400 health plus lifesteal. Unfortunately, I mean, he might actually decide to trade out the Mask of Madness later for a Satanic. The Satanic will really help out a lot, although, actually, no, maybe not, because he can't use the Satanic effectively when he's been probably going to get targeted by Doom, and it's Refresher Doom too, so it's almost guaranteed there's going to be a Doom up at all times. This Ward, though, doing some really strong work. They're watching 4Anchors. They know exactly where they're standing. Like, you see Trixie in the trees there. They know he's skulking. And Secret Warrior is spreading out. And Doom disjoining that dagger there. Playing risky right now in the TriumphOfMan. You're going to have to... You know, no, it's not too bad. They're just going to use the illusion there to push as well. They've got the second life on him. He's going to be just fine. Aegis is still ready to go. I don't think it's got a fair while left. Puck now going to jump forwards there, but 4Anchors are long gone. Blink Dagger. Rubik's actually managed to find enough farm to get a Blink Dagger. The mobility on Rubik is amazing. That's some of the best spells you can steal for Rubik are mobility-based spells. No Tail just doing some counter warding. He's taking out the Dire Water top. They have one in the lane as well, nearby the Radiant one. He's taking that out there with the gem. Oh, no, Aegis is actually gone now. TriumphOfMan didn't really find any good use for that. And he can't really buy up them. He's got to save for bow. I say that, but at the same time, he's so far behind. I don't actually think he can afford to save for buyback. Like, he sort of gets to a point where, yeah, you shouldn't have buyback, but at the same time, when you fall far enough behind and you're really relying on a carry to save the day, it comes to the point where they just have to basically pray to God that they don't die, and just buy up to make sure they're relevant in the fights, and they can kill people. Because if you're too underfarmed to fight effectively, okay, sure, you've got buyback. You die once, okay, because you couldn't fight them, and then you buy back, and then you die a second time because you still can't fight them because you don't have the items to do it with. So I think actually in this case, I mean, when you're over 10,000 gold behind, it's probably about time that your carries just go screw it and start buying up. But yeah, between Meld and this Desolator, this is definitely a problem for Doom as Elder Titan just gets picked off in the top lane and just gets jumped. Trixie unfortunately getting mugged. But yeah, Doom is going to struggle a bit. There's a lot of negative karma coming out of the Desolator. And the Meld hits us. Do they have an AC as well? No, they don't. They could do with an AC. AC would be really nice. Because at the moment, it doesn't appear that anybody on Secret is actually buying one. As it looks like Secret are happy to let this go for the moment. Varlik's just plowing through this tower. The negative armor really doing some solid work there. They're going to back up though. They don't want to get stuck in. They know the 5-on-5 engagement here from Secret is incredibly strong. 4Anchors will just do the chip down and say, alright, well, we got a lot of damage in. Let's just fade away. They lose their tier 2 top, but looks like they're okay with it. As Kuroko does pick up the travels there. Puppy, oh, you can walk in this, but it looks like they're not. 4Anchors decide not to pursue that. They don't want to make any risky plays, especially not just for Puppy. Now, if it was Doom or someone important, yeah, that's another story. They might have made a play for that. But when they can't see